This holiday season, Americans aren't choosing between gifts and gas. No, not at all. They're choosing between which bill hurts the least. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, Shermichael Singleton here. Welcome to the Shermichael Singleton Show. And it's holiday season. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I know I certainly did. My wife and I, my daughter, we went to visit our family down south, my family down south, her family down south, and we had a wonderful, wonderful time. I hope you did as well. But here's something that I noticed. If you really take a look around you, obviously it's holiday season. You can see the lights and the Christmas trees all over the place. It is the season of giving. And most Americans can barely afford to give their time, let alone a damn thing wrapped in a bow. Now, what am I talking about here? I was in a grocery store. I think we were at Target maybe. And a woman came up to me and she said, "Hey, are you Shermichael Singleton? You're the conservative guy on CNN. I love you and Scott Jennings." And she said, "Shermichael, I want you to notice the phenomenon." She said, "Every single year, people say the same thing. I turn on the news. They say inflation is cooling. They say the wages are going up. And they say everything's doing great. Everything's great because the stock market is great." And she said to me, "That's a damn lie." Yeah, tell that to the folks like her standing at the register doing mental calculus like they're training for NASA, that everything's great. Because here's the truth. Living in America right now feels like the price of existing has gone up. Breathing, that'll cost you $49.99 a month. You want heat? Well, double that price. And groceries, the stuff you need to nourish the body, well, you can pick an organ you're comfortable with selling. That's how difficult things appear to be for a lot of people out there. And then the geniuses in charge get on TV, they pat themselves on the back and they say, "See, we fix the economy." Oh, but how naive and in a bubble they are. Yeah, they fix it the same way a mechanic fixes your car by removing the engine. Congratulations. Now it's quiet. And families are maxing out credit cards just to buy Christmas dinner. People are choosing between gifts and gas. And I got to be honest with you guys, half the country feels like they're one unexpected bill away from starring on an episode of Everything Fell Apart. Now, this isn't a joke. I'm being serious. This isn't prosperity. This isn't Bidenomics. This is economic Darwinism with festive decorations. And you know the people who are getting hit the hardest? It's not the elites. It's not the consultants. It's not the politicians right here in D.C. who scream, "We care about working people," from behind gated driveways and taxpayer-funded salaries. No, it's not any of them. It's the people paying the bill. It's always the people paying the bill. We are the ones who actually keep this country running, the ones who clock in and stay late, work overtime, pay your taxes, raise your families, and ask for nothing more than fairness and a fighting chance. I don't think that's unreasonable to ask. Conservatives have been saying this for years. The economy should work for the people who produce the value, not the people who manipulate it, not the bureaucrats who regulate everything except their own incompetence. President Trump attempted to do this with tariffs, and he tried to do this in a number of other ways, and there's been some success and a lot of failure. Not the corporations who lobby for policies that screw the very working class people they depend on. And not the political class, left or right, who only remember regular Americans exist every 2 to 4 years. You see, economic populism, and you've probably heard this phrase before. It's really serious, guys. And I think from the conservative position, conservative economic populism means something and goes something like this, at least the way I see it. Reward hard work, punish corruption, stop printing money like it's a Vegas slot machine, lower the damn cost of living, build more homes so that housing is affordable and accessible, bring back the idea that an honest job should lead to an honest life, not endless struggle dressed up as stability. Because at the end of the day, Americans aren't asking for miracles. I've never met anyone who wants a miracle unless it's from God. But from their leaders, they're not demanding luxury either. Nor are they dreaming of mansions and impossible missions. They just want to stop feeling like life is a bill they can't pay. That's all you all are asking for. That's all the lady in the grocery store who came up to me to share her grievance about things was asking for. And if the people in charge won't fix it, then maybe it's time for new people who actually understand what the rest of America is going through while Washington lectures us from cloud nine. Maybe it's time for people who get it to lead, because the cost of living keeps rising, as the lady said to me. And she said, Shermichael, pretty soon the only thing I'll be able to afford is my anger. Now, I don't know about you, but that was her reality. And I got a feeling it's the reality of millions of other people across this country, particularly as anxiety rises because you want to provide for your kids, for your grandkids, for your spouse. But then you got to figure out, do I buy this gift or do I pay the bills on time? Well, most of you are responsible. So a lot of you will pay all of your bills on time and still try to figure out a way to buy that extra gift. And guess what? The politicians in Washington, their wealthy donors, the super billionaire technocrats out of California who run all of our social media and build these devices, they don't give a damn at all, because they don't have to think about that. They don't have to think about, can I afford to pay my health insurance or do I need to pay the mortgage instead? And maybe I'll just pay a third or a quarter of it and hope they'll let me pay the rest next month. Or do I disappoint my children by only buying them one gift because I need to put that extra gas in my car so that I can go to work the day after Christmas because I have to keep the lights on? The disillusionment, the anger that you're feeling, it is so real. And you have every right to be pissed off, to be angry at a political class that just doesn't get it. And guess what? They don't have an interest in getting it because they don't understand what it means to suffer. They don't understand what it means to tussle and turn and sleep at night, because you don't know if when you wake up in the morning, your car will start. Because just yesterday you saw the engine light come on. They don't know what it feels like to be worried about getting furloughed or losing your job because of technology, and the job is downsizing because they don't need you anymore and they're moving towards automation. They don't know what it feels like to wonder when your child goes to school if they're actually being taught any damn thing that will improve their skills to compete in a more technologically advanced world so that they can have a better destiny than yours, because their kids are insulated from all of those things just as they are. So this Christmas, don't buy more than what you can afford. Don't stress yourself out trying to provide that which you know just frankly is beyond your means. Sit your kids down. Explain them the reality, but also tell them, but mommy or daddy, we're doing everything we can to make sure that you don't have to experience this. Tell them the truth. Kids will love you and appreciate you so much more, even if they don't completely understand it now. I promise you, they'll get it. But hold your politicians accountable. I'm a conservative. Many of you who are watching this, I presume, are conservatives or Republicans or maybe independents, but you decided to give Republicans an opportunity. And we haven't necessarily addressed all of the issues, particularly the economic ones, that you experienced over the last 4 years. So call your politicians. Let your voice be known that you're dissatisfied, you're angry, you're upset, you're disillusioned by the fact that they haven't done anything. The national debt continues to go up, but your bills haven't dropped. Your economic security that you were hoping for has not returned. And so, as that lady said to me in Target, the only thing she can afford pretty soon, and I presume for many of you out there, will be not the iPhones or the other gifts, but the anger. And I just want to let you know that that anger is not displaced. You're not wrong to be pissed off by politicians who frankly don't care about your plight. So my question, as we get prepared for Christmas, and we're all thankful and we praise our Lord and Savior for blessing us, even though we may not have enough, what are you going to do about it? A new year will start. Don't start the new year with the same BS. Don't put up with it. Let your voices be heard, because at some point, enough is enough. This country thrives because of its consumers. The $16 trillion that makes the United States the largest consumer economy in the world is not because of a few mega billionaires or a couple hundred powerful politicians. It's because of you, the people. And you must never forget that. The politicians do. The elites do. But I'm telling you, you should not. Because the minute that you don't, I don't, and we all come together, regardless of whatever differences may exist, we can change the whole thing. And we can make it work for us. No more sending our jobs to other people. No more importing massive people under H-1B visas under the guise that they're fulfilling jobs that we don't have enough skilled Americans to do. That's what a lot of the tech companies are saying. No more outsourcing our jobs because it's cheaper to build in other places. No more ignoring the fact that technology is about to forever change all of our lives, but yet you don't have an answer in terms of what that means for you. And what happens when your job goes away and you're displaced? What happens to your sense of dignity? No more ignoring any of those things, because you deserve better. You deserve to know the truth about what's to come. Again, you gave Republicans the keys to the palace. I'm a Republican. And it angers me and it frustrates me because I feel like we haven't given you, the people, what you deserve. And I'm sorry. I apologize that we haven't brought down the cost of living. I apologize that the cost of goods, while they've gone down for some goods, in aggregate, they have not gone down enough. I apologize that we still have houses that you cannot afford. I apologize that we haven't delivered the way we said we were going to. But I'm here to remind you that you are the only ones that can do anything about it. I'm Shermichael Singleton. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next time. Take care. God bless. Leave those comments below and let me know what you think. Like the video, share the video. Take care, guys.